Hello everyone, welcome to week 3 of Danny's weekly vlog about university life at Sheffield for a first year maths student. Okay, so first we're going to start with my juggling experience over the past week, which has been, first we had to give it a go session, as I mentioned last time, where people just pay a reduced amount to come and see the society, actually just on a normal night. It's just cheaper because we need to get people to come and join. And we did get a couple of new members, so welcome to them if they actually do end up watching. So that was pretty good. We got two new members, I believe. Yeah, two new members, and they seem extremely eager to join and get into it and learn how to do three-ball juggling. And they're trying very hard, and they're getting quite good at it now. So now they're going to be given their own set of balls to play with. Then they're going to they're going to get very good very fast, hopefully, if they keep practicing, and I'm sure they will. Next, I'd like to talk about I've started ring juggling, which I have some here. Fetchers link. Here are my rings. I have 3 rings now. So I have my purple one, a white one, and a green one, which is fun. So it's just a simple 3-ball. It's like 3-ball, just a little bit harder. It's not as hard as clubs, but it is a little bit harder than balls. It is quite fun as well, so I have been enjoying playing with those. My 4-ball progress is going well. I've almost got it. I'm so close to getting it now, and I'm going to be really happy when I do it because then I can start doing some tricks and showing them on the actual videos. So yeah, that's going really well. Next, we're going to talk about the maths that I've been doing. So mainly the only interesting part I could talk about is my matrix part of my core module, which is about just using matrices, and just at the moment we're just doing the basics of how to solve n by n matrices and so on like that. So this week we've done about determinants, and I also found out that I'd actually been taught wrong at school. So when I was at school, in high school and doing my A-levels, I was taught that when you solve, when you want to find an inverse of a matrix, you do 1 over the determinant multiplied by the transpose. You don't. You do 1 over the determinant times the adjutant, and I had been told that the transpose was equal to the adjutant, which it isn't. So any mathematicians out there, you will understand that I've been an idiot and that I've been taught wrong, which is kind of annoying, but I do understand it now. So if anyone is just starting their A-levels or has just started learning about matrices, a transpose is where you take a matrix and swap the rows for the columns. The adjutant is where, say in 2 by 2 you have A, B, C and D. You rotate it, and you make you swap A and D and make B and C negative. Yeah, I think that's it. So I was told that was the same thing, which they're not. So there you go, we've all learned something new this week. Okay, next section is gaming. LAN 42 has now been announced as the meaning of LAN, which is of course a pun about the Hitchhiker's Road to the Galaxy film, where they decided that the meaning of life was 9 multiplied by 6, which equals 42. Yeah. So yeah, that's going to be quite a lot of fun. My friend David is coming to visit me to actually see the LAN, hopefully. If he books his train and stops being an idiot, that would be quite nice. Yeah, so we're gonna have someone that I've known for about 3 years now. I've known him for, so that's gonna be quite good. The next, I've been live streaming for a while, and we've played through a lot of games on stream, which is where you broadcast a game just like you can do on YouTube, but you do it live, so people can tune in and and just comment in the chat room at the side, which is really, really cool, and it is a really, really good website, so I recommend everyone goes and checks it out. I'm going to leave a link to my stream in the description, and you can go through the actual directory and just find anything to watch. Like, every game has been streamed there. There's oftentimes there are a couple of thousand viewers for Mario 64 because the speed runs and stuff like that. Yeah, so my next game, if anyone is interested, is going to be Rayman Origins, which is, as my friends called it, the tricky Rayman game, because it's such a weird game. Like, no one has any idea what's going on. It's all happy and really happy, and yeah, it's just really a really happy themed game. A nice platformer. Rayman, of course, is the guy with no arms and legs, but he has feet and hands which float. Quite a nice mechanic. Very cool. Okay, next we're going to talk about housing. So I'll discuss first year housing at the moment. So I applied for my housing through the university website. And it was just a really simple process of do you want an ensuite, how many people do you want to live with, any other comments was basically it. And I got put in the ensuite which I wanted, then I ended up in a flat of 6, which was quite nice. It was about, I didn't want a huge flat, I wanted a nice small flat, so that was really nice. I'm with a flat of all guys, so surprisingly we're like the cleanest flat in the block, which is really surprising because there are some pretty dodgy flats around us. They been a lot of mess in some of them. One of them failed last time. It failed a cleaning inspection, which was quite funny. Okay, so next year, the way that second year works is the university just say, off you go, sort yourself out, just get yourself a house, and it is so much cheaper. So much cheaper. We're talking like it could be up to £50 a month cheaper to get your house next year, but you will have to pay your own bills, which is usually between everyone about £20 to £30 a month, which is still considerably cheaper than living in the uni accommodation. But I have decided that I want to stay in the university accommodation, and because I left it, most of the people I would want to live with next year have already found houses and already set, and I left it late because I'm an idiot. So I'm going to be staying hopefully in a postgrad house, which is just going to be me and my other friend going into second year, and then we're going to be doing, there was something on the screen, oh god, I don't know. Okay, so yeah, there's me and my second year friend who are going to be going into a house just full of postgrads, hopefully if we get it, because they're going to put a word in for us. That would be nice if we get one of their houses, because it's entirely soundproof from the outside, so any noise inside doesn't get out, and any noise outside doesn't get in. The only problem is with sound is that everyone else in the house can hear. So, you know, as long as I'm not blasting my speakers out or stuff like that, then it should be fine. Which I don't usually. So I'm a good roommate. I'm great. If anyone wants to live with me, please take me, because I don't want to have to sort anything else out. Yeah. So also, I figured I should probably discuss bills. So the way that second year works, say you went out and you got yourself a house. So you usually rent it, of course, and it's between £70 and £90 a week, and then you have to pay bills on top. But if it's £30 a month, then that will work out at, insert maths here. I should be good at this. If it's say it was £90 a month, £90 a week, then that's going to be 300. No, not 3. Oh god, I almost said 360. What on earth is wrong with me? Yeah, it's going to be 360 a month, plus £30 bills, so that's like 390 a month, which is nothing compared to here where I pay about 550 a month. So you end up with a lot more money, and you get around the same maintenance loan or grant as you do first year, so that's pretty good. So yeah, getting your own house does save you a lot of money, but you do have to find roommates, and you do have to make sure you have money for bills at the end of the month. So you do have to budget a bit more. I'm personally just lazy, and I would rather uni sort it. Pay a bit more, but get the uni to sort it. So that's going to be quite good. And that basically covers everything I'd like to talk to. If anyone has any other questions about university life, or about my awesome red hat, which has a Facebook page, then yeah, please do go and please ask in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe and sort your lives out and deal with your hair problems if you have them like mine. And thanks for watching everyone, I'll see you all next time. Bye!